It's howling time.
What's up, everybody, and welcome! The wolf is back on. Gonna do the horse racing for September 19th, 2020. The track's gonna be is Woodbine. It is the Woodbine Mile Stakes, Grade 1, going a mile distance on the turf for a $1 million purse. We got a field of 8, I believe, running. Yes, of 8. And I'm going to be giving you my 2 top selections. Well, my top selection, my second choice, and my horse to watch. For my top selection, it is going to be, of course, the number 8, War of Will, a morning line odds of 2-1, is by Warfront out of a Sadler's Well mare. The last time ran on July 10th at Keeneland on the turf, going a mile distance in a Grade 1 race for a $300,000 purse. Was able to win that race by a nose. The time before that, it ran on May 25th at Santa Anita on the turf, going a mile distance in the Shoemaker Mile for a $300,000 purse. Was able to get 5th by 3 1/4 lengths. Had broken in, got bumped, and disqualified to get 6th that day. The time before that, it ran on November 2nd at Santa Anita in the Breeders' Cup Classic, going a mile and a quarter distance for a $600,000 purse. Came up 9th by 19 3/4 lengths. Was the speed inside, but tired out late. The workouts have been on August 30th at Churchill Downs, going 4 furlongs on a fast track. Did it in 48 seconds breezing. Was the 4th best out of the 68 workouts that day. Then the last workout after that was on September 5th at Churchill Downs, going 5 furlongs on a fast track. Did it in 59.20 seconds breezing. Was the best out of the 20 workouts that day. Then for the next workout was on September 11th at Churchill Downs, going 4 furlongs on a fast track. Did it in 49 seconds flat breezing. Was the 33rd best out of the 62 workouts that day. Well, I see this one to be a positive. Is the moneyline favorite, but also has a great shot of winning this race. Is that it's ran at this distance. Pedigree breeds that it loves the synthetic type of surface, even the turf, so it'll have a great potential of coming in. The last few times it ran at a mile distance on a turf has come in the money. The other time got disqualified, but it has a late kick to come up late. It is getting Rafael Hernandez aboard, which is a 20% jockey, and the trainer-jockey combination is almost at 25% click. So they know how to get things done, and the workouts are showing that it has a great potential and will show some great relaxing speed early, and then come up late into that second turn for a good stretch, into that first turn, the only turn, to come up good for a late kick coming into the stretch. So for my top selection in the Woodbine Mile, it is the number 8, War of Will, at morning line odds of 2-1. Next, for my second choice, it is going to be a priced horse. It is going to be the number 2, Arturistic Day, at morning line odds of 20-1. It's by Declaration of War, out of a Hennessy mare. The last time it ran was at Churchill Downs on August 29th on a firm turf course going a mile and 1/8 distance for allowance $11,250. Was able to get up third for in a mile and a length and a half. Was head up straight. It was chasing up, but tired out into the stretch. The time before that, it ran on August 2nd at Woodbine, going a mile and 1/16 distance and allowance optional claiming $62,500 purse. Was able to win that race. Had it all the way, was up and chasing the pace setter. Then when it came around to that turn, was the pace setter and beat it and never looked back. Then the next time it ran was on February 29th at Gulfstream Park, going on the turf at a mile and 3/8 distance in the M. Narard, a grade 2 for a $200,000 purse. Was able to get ninth by 14 1/4 lengths. Was showing the speed, but into the stretch just tired out and then was letting other horses pass it by. The workouts had been on August 17th at Woodbine, going 4 furlongs on the synthetic surface, the all-weather surface. Was going fast, was in 49.60 seconds breezing, was the 9th out of 10 workouts that day. The last workout was on September 11th at Woodbine on the all-weather surface, the Tapeta. Was going 5 furlongs on a fast track, was 59 seconds handily, was the best out of 12 workouts that day. It's keeping Dave Moran aboard and knows how to get the horse into that position well, but may need to lay off a bit and let it just run it like it did back in its allowance optional claiming race. It is going against going up in class, so it's gonna be facing tougher, but should be able to handle the way around this turn, and the track, especially on the turf, has some great potential of coming up late for it. So if you see this one coming up, it may come up good, strong, and late. It's been showing good workouts. The jockey trainer combination is almost at a 22% click. So he should get this one into some great potential at all. So for this one, it is my second choice. It is the number 2, Artemistic Day, at morning line odds at 20-1. Now it's time to give out my horse to watch / long shot. For my horse to watch, it is going to be the number 3, Swirlys Spike, at morning line odds at 8-1. It's by Spikestown, and it is a perfect soul mare. The last time it ran was on July 25th on the fast all-weather surface. Was going a mile and 1/16 distance. Was able to win that race by 2 3/4 lengths. Was out in the pace setter, then took the lead into the stretch to the finish line. The last time it ran before that, it was on July 4th at Woodbine going on the turf, going 7 furlongs for maiden special weight, $12,200, I believe. It was up in the pace setter and took the lead and was stretching all the way through, never looked back, and won the race by 8 lengths. So was cleared everyone up by that race. It's going up in class, so should be able to should need just some potential. This is just only its third race, so it needs to get up hard. The workouts have been on August 21st at Woodbine on the training course, going a mile distance on a fast surface. It was going in 1 minute 39 seconds .20. Handily was the best out of the 2 workouts that day. Then the next workout was back in September 8th at Woodbine on the all-weather surface. The Tapeta was on a fast track, did it in 59.80 seconds. Breezing was the best out of the 6 workouts that day. Then for the last workout, it was on September 15th at Woodbine on the all-weather surface, going 5 furlongs on a fast track, did it in 1 minute .20 seconds. Breezing was the third best out of the 10 workouts that day. The only issue I have with this one is that it's stepping up in class and in its third race. Has won both races, but will be able to handle this class of horses. So you should see this one coming up very strong, very hard, late into the race, round that into the stretch. May have some great potential to come up into the money or even a great win. The trainer jockey combinations at 20%, and in the stakes races it's at a 14% click, so it knows how to get up in there for the stakes races and coming up strong. So again, for my horse to watch / long shot, it is the number 3 Swirlys Spike at morning line odds at 8-1. To recap my selections, my top selection is the number 8, War of Will at morning line odds at 2-1. My second choice is the number 2, Artemistic Day at morning line odds at 20-1. And for my horse to watch, it is the number 3, Swirlys Spike at morning line odds at 8-1. And I'm going to be trying to do this more often. The heat's been going down. That's what I have, this disability, and the heat's been getting to me. So that's why I haven't been doing so many podcasts lately and giving out my selections, especially in these big races. But I'm going to be trying to do some more as much as I can and as soon as I can. And if I'm not, have nothing else to do with other works. So listen out for some of my selections. And remember, when you're cashing with the wolf, it's howling time. Good luck, everyone, and let's make that money.